All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, Nigerians are seriously warming up for the End Bad Governance protest, even as the APC continues to try every means to ensure that protest does not take place. They hastened the Supreme Court ruling on local government autonomy to appease Nigerians to make it look as if they are doing well. But the buzz generated from that did not even last 24 hours, and Nigerians were back to talking about hunger and poverty. Few days ago, Shettima announced that the federal government would be launching a 110 billion naira scheme to empower Nigerian youths, all in a bid to deceive the youths that the government has them in mind, so as to slow young people down or dampen their agitation. But young Nigerians saw through his lies. Now they have sent APC governors and APC senators to begin going to their various states and constituencies to beg youths not to protest. Now, as much as I encourage Nigerians to protest, the Southeast will not start or lead any protest. They will only join the protest when the Southwest and Northern Nigeria have shown over 3 weeks of consistent, solid, massive protest that they are ready to end bad governance. But out of fear for the Southeast, the APC sent the wrongest human beings to appeal to the Southeast not to protest. Can you imagine? The APC sent Governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, and APC Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje to appeal to the IGBOS not to protest against TINUBU, and IGBOS came down heavily on them. Before I show you what they said and how the IGBOS reacted, let me quickly show you this video of a Twitter space where the modality of the forthcoming protest was discussed. But I have my reservations about everything concerning this video, which I'm going to discuss after I show you. See the video.
We will do what Africa has not done before. We don't care about the constitution. We don't care about P2B. We don't care about Atiku. We will change the leadership, everything that is called Senate, everything that came with this government, everything that came with 2023 election, we go. Everything. If one person die in this thing, everything that came with this thing, and let me tell you, this protest is not the one we will do. After 1 week, we go. We fire to the fire. We will fire to the. You see the way we have started discussing protests now. Very soon, all spaces will be hosting. 50,000 Nigerians will be on space from all over the world. The funding will be there. The lawyers will be there. If you lock up anybody, the person will be brought out. The lawyers will be there to follow up the court. Anything you want, fire to fire, money for money, anything you want. We will fund this protest more than the elections. What you saw in 2023 is child's play to what is cooking, because this is a fight for Nigerians. It is not. In fact, let me tell you people, there is nothing like party. P2B can, as far as I'm concerned, go back to UK and continue his life, because the new
My brother, tell P2B to start running now, so he can leave early. Tell Atiku to stay where
can
he
go back
is.
to UK and continue his life. He has tried. He has done well. He opened our eyes, no problem. But the new Nigeria we are talking about, all of them, Gaskia, all of them, we no want. We go just choose one neutral person. We never touch leadership before. We never smell politics before. Carry and put there. So what we are telling you is that we are coming with a list, and I've said it. Eboji go do no now. Where my own matter is now is fuel. That first week we are starting that thing. Put fuel at 100 naira first. So that we will know whether we are dealing with animals or we are dealing with idiots. We know you people are cows already. But from that first week, as you hear Pium, bring down fuel to 100 naira first. I don't care how you want to do it. I don't know about the analysis of oil in Nigeria. Nothing concerns me with that mass. If you can buy private jet for yourself, if you can do 21 billion naira house for one person, vice president, I can buy for 100 naira. I don't know where you want to bring the money from. I don't know whether it has anything to do with production. If our production will go to 3 million barrels from that first week of protest, provided fuel sells for 100 naira in this country, I don't care. If you are not able to do fuel 100 naira, that is even demand number one. If you are not able to do, because we need fuel from that first week, we need fuel first. We need fuel. That is the way forward. So please, please, and please, we must maintain that spirit of oneness. One person die, pakam. I'm not saying police you should not shoot. Army, I'm not saying you should not deploy. But if you deploy and shoot one person, bam, gone. Everything that happened with 2023 election, everything that we did in 2023 cancel. Senate president, House of Rep, and I have said it before, our people are languishing in IDP camps. And during this protest, we might need to fund moving all IDP camp people to the National Assembly complex. That our Senate is comfortable place where some of our people in IDP camp can at least start sleeping there for now.
You heard him. He raised some very good points, and he's actually talking about not just a protest, but a revolution. But first of all, we don't need any talk of Peter Obi in this discussion. That's the first thing I want to say. Let's keep his name out of it in any way. Secondly, this protest cannot be led by the Igbos or an Igbo man. And don't get me wrong, it is not about the Igbos. The Southwest is seriously warming up for the protest. Northern Nigeria, Arewa, is also warming up. But if we are going to change Nigeria, then we must approach this with a formula that can help us win. Whatever will be the demands of this protest, be it petrol to sell at 100 naira per litre, dissolving the bicameral nature of the National Assembly, cutting cost of governance, electoral reforms, whatever the demands will be, the Yorubas must be the first group of people to begin making the demands in a massive protest. Then the next day, Northern Nigeria should join. Then after 2 weeks of consistent effort of solid protest, the Southeast can then begin to warm up to join. Anything short of this would be given an ethnic coloration, and it is most likely not going to succeed. If we cannot get it to work like this, then it simply means we are not ready. It simply means we are not yet ripe to take our country back. Point blank, period. Now, let us look at how Hope Uzodinma and Abdullahi Ganduje tried to appeal to the Igbos not to protest against TINUBU. Look at how the papers reported it. Nobody from Southeast will protest against TINUBU, FG Uzodinma. Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State has urged youths of Southeast to shun calls for protest against the government. He alleged that proponents of such protest are enemies of the country who wanted to destabilize the national government. The governor spoke in Abakaliki, capital of Ebonyi State, during the grand finale of All Progressive Congress campaign for local government election. According to him, the people of the region have no reason to protest against the government of the day, stressing that the federal government and Bola Tinubu are working hard to bring lasting solution to the economic challenges the people are facing. Uzodinma, who is the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, further appealed to the people to give the government more time to work and fix the challenges. He said, to the youths of Southeast, because we are on the path of growth, our enemies are trying to disorganize national government. They will come to you. They want you to protest. Ask those who want you to protest, where are their children? Why must you be the one to protest, and protest against what? This government is our government. The government of Bola Tinubu is our government. So nobody from Southeast will protest. We are not aggrieved. We have hope. Whatever they say, this government is barely 1 year in office. Yes, we are aware of the hardship. We are aware things are hard. But I promise you that the president is working so hard to release money to the people, to deliver infrastructure to the people, and to release and increase food security to the people. Follow your leaders. Work with your leaders. Also speaking, the APC national chairman Abdullahi Ganduje urged Nigerians to support Tinubu in his bid to better the living standards of the people. I call on every Nigerian to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Kashim Shettima, and the federal government for their efforts, programs, and actions geared towards ensuring better standards of living for Nigerians. They said all these in Ebonyi, Abakaliki, and look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Pato says, I would have preferred he didn't say anything. By saying it, some may be motivated to protest. Sometimes our leaders should apply caution in throwing statements like these. Meanwhile, I hope and pray that IGBOS stay away from the protest. There are high chances that a protest this period may lead to violence, and it will be tagged an Igbo protest stroke violence. I maintain that Igbo stay away from this protest. And this tweet by Johnny says, Igbos have their own mind and opinion on Tinubu's government. We don't take Uzodima's opinion into consideration. Our refusal to participate in the protest is no sign of approval of Tinubu, but a statement to the rest of Nigeria to enjoy the meal they cooked. And this tweet by Cecilia says, if Igbos don't protest, it is not because of political saboteurs like Hope Uzodinma, who is slaughtering his people for Tinubu's political position. Chai. And engineer Malcolm Undubisi here says, please, Senator Hopeless Uzodinma, it is not because of this your statement that we won't protest. Oh. You have been enjoying APC without Indi Imo. Oga, calm down. We saw what you did on 1st June 2024. Igbos know you. Now, this is simple. The Igbos are not saying that protest is wrong, but the government always uses them as a soft landing. The moment they start any protest or they are fully involved from the beginning, they will target an ethnic protest. Since every region in this country is suffering, let those other regions begin the protest. After all, the Southeast is already on a frequency. Let others come up to join them in that frequency. APC recorded their least votes in the Southeast. The Southeast already knows that this party is evil. They have already rejected them. Let other regions show that rejection in their protest. When they protest heavily and the Southeast sees that, yes, these people are ready to end bad governance, they can join after 3 weeks of the protest. They can join. I'm not saying they shouldn't join. If we are talking about fixing Nigeria, we have to do it together. But it has to be in the right order. And that is the Yorubas will start, the North will join. Then after consistent protest over 3 weeks, the Southeast can now join. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here, so don't go.